Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, when he give it up honor to the apostles, a great millstone, who has taught me this truth, when he give it peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, who teaches truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, video is edifying. Lord, I can get some from this video. Okay, I'm going to get a couple precepts here in 1 Corinthians 9. Again, Lord willing, is edifying not only to myself, but to you brothers as well. Okay, and you sisters that may watch. This is 1 Corinthians 9. And I'm going to start at 24. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. Okay, and what's our prize, man? Our prize is being immortal. Our prize is salvation. Our prize is having you other nations in subjection. Okay? Right? Our prize is being right. Our prize is being a joint heir, being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. And what we have to master is ourselves. Like Apostle Gabar said in this video I was watching earlier, man. Right? You got to master the old, because the old man has been marinated in Babylon juice, and you can't bring him into the truth. The things that he likes, the things that he did in the world, you can't bring it here. Okay? It says now it's like it says now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Okay, but before I finish that verse, let me get temperate. Let me get this word for temperate real quick.
Strong's G 1467. Ekratuamai. Ekratuamai.
Being temperate, okay? It says to be self-controlled. It says to exhibit self-government, conduct oneself temperately, right? Being disciplined. It says, and a figure drawn from athletes who in preparing themselves for the games abstain from unwholesome food, wine, and sexual indulgence, right? And if you think of boxing, you have boxers that obviously they diet, right? They participate in these different workouts to prepare them for a fight so they could win the prize, right? And not just preparing for the fight, but to keep them in a fight so they can have enough endurance to endure to win, to get the prize, right? They even have, you say boxers they don't have sex with their woman, so therefore they can be at their full capacity when it's time to fight. So they're disciplined. Scripture says what? It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Temperate. Right? I ain't saying, I'm saying you can't deal with women. I'm not saying that. If you deal with a woman or you're dealing with women, be temperate and be wise. Okay? It talked about wine. Yeah, you could have strong drink, but be wise with it. I would say, me personally, I would say, try to rarely drink it. Rarely drink it, I would say. Every man has his, different measure and all that. But I would say, just rarely drink it. I've seen it destroy men. Okay, but it's not bad to drink it as long as it, be drinking in moderation, as long as you have control over it and don't let it control you. Okay, it says now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Some that can't be taken away. Right? Some that can't be defiled. Some that can't, some that can't perish, man. So how much more, if these people are temperate and to collect worldly things, how much more for us to be, temperate to collect something incorruptible? It says, this is 26. It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly. So it's like it. I therefore so run, not as certainly. So fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, right? Which is temperate. It says, lest that by any means which I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Because if you let the fleshly desires get a hold of you and wear you away, then you'll be given over to that. Where's the change? That's not being temperate. Again, right? In the world, you were marinated in Babylon juice. So the things that you wanted to do in the world, you did. You did. But when you got knowledge, when we came into this truth, we had to put those things away. And you put them away and you fight against the old man every day. And the way you fight against them is discipline. You know, I would say the things that you know you need to do, run to it. Run to it. Get up every day and run to it. Because if you don't, then you'll tend to put it off. The flesh, oh man, just do it tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow. And then tomorrow come. Oh no, we'll get it, we'll do it the next day. Then the next day come. Now, we'll do it the weekend. You don't want to be like that, man. You don't want to be like that. Let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this right quick, man. Real fast. Tim, Small, Sirach. Yeah, Sirach 19:1. It says, a laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall not be rich. Right? Given to drunkenness, you're not going to be rich. It says, and he that, you're going to be given into drunkenness. They'll destroy you, like I was mentioning earlier. When you read First Esdras, the 3rd and the 4th chapters, right, it goes into that. It goes into women, wine, right? But above all was truth. If you have truth, you have wisdom. If you have wisdom, you're able to have balance and govern both. Okay? It says, and he that contemneth small things shall fall by little and little. You can't contemn small things become big things. So again, I encourage, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. I encourage something you need to do, run to it. Run to it. Don't let the flesh creep in and have you put it off. You don't want to be like that. It's not really being disciplined or diligent. It says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Okay? So you don't want to be a castaway, right? You don't want to be a castaway. So we have to keep ourselves in line. We have to keep ourselves in order by discipline. Right? And being, getting increased in a spirit. And I'm not saying I'm not saying you can't have a balance. You're supposed to have a balance. You're supposed to have a balance. I ain't saying, just be in the scriptures all day. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is have a balance. What I'm saying is, make sure and if you have a vice, right, make sure it's a healthy vice. I would say that too. Go to the gym. All right, go to the gym, man. Start feeling different about yourself. Start working out. Start eating right. All right, all that plays a part, man. Niggas in the world, if you look at niggas, that was us. If you look at niggas in the world, man, look how they eat. Look what they listen. Look at what they listen to. Look what they watch. And why they're watching it. You got to pay attention to all that. You can't see when you come into this truth, right? When you come into this truth, you got to put those things off. Your whole Conduct, your whole character got to change and improve. What you think, how you talk, how you walk, you know, how you conduct yourself. What kind of example are you being? Would you listen to you? You know, these are all things that play a part. Okay? It's not just getting the knowledge and coming to this understanding and then that's it. That's it. Hey, that's it. That's the only thing. You know, I just got to know this precept. I got to know that precept. I got to do this. I got to do that. Got to go out to the highways and byways. Teacher, you got to self-improve too. It ain't about just when the camera's on. What are you doing when the camera's not on? That's who you are. You know, that's who you are, man. And if that don't sit well, then that's something to be worked on. Okay? Let me run this back and I'll close out the video. It says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. Let's get that word for subjection really quick. Oh, it's not going to say it. Well, I ain't going to, man, this dude, that's a word right there. It says, let me see if I can turn my volume and see if it's it. Oh, it ain't gonna say
Strong's
it.
G,
Okay.
1396. Dilagogeo.
All right.
Dilagogeo.
Dulagogeo. Okay. It says to lead away into slavery, claim as one's slave, to make a slave, and to treat as a slave with servitude, subject to stern and rigid discipline. Okay? Which is the point. Subject to stern and rigid discipline, man. Having your desires subject, having things that can, you know, that if you give too much to it could destroy you, having that in slavery, having that in subjection. Right? It's a subject to stern and to stern and rigid discipline. Okay, some more. Yeah, to be a slave driver, to enslave, bring it to subject. Okay, so basically discipline, man. Okay, right? Discipline is so important. It's so important, but it's hard. Okay, but you have to have it. You have to have it, man. You know. So with that, little video is edifying. Lonely Akim got something from this video. This is a quick video, man. Didn't want to make it too long. Again, Lord was edifying to you, brothers. On to the next. Shalom.